In the world of football, every once in a while, a player emerges who doesn't just play the game, they redefine it. A force of nature, a goal-scoring phenomenon, a player who seems destined for greatness from the very beginning. Today, we're talking about one such player, the Norwegian sensation, Erling Haaland. How did a boy from Leeds, with football in his blood, become the most feared striker on the planet? Let's dive into the incredible rise of the man they call the Viking. Our story begins not in the fjords of Norway, but in the heart of English football, Leeds. Erling was born in 2000, the same year his father, Erling Haaland, was playing for Leeds United. Football wasn't just a career in the Haaland family, it was a way of life. From a young age, Erling was surrounded by the game. But unlike many prodigies who are pushed into the sport, Erling's passion was his own. He was a multi-sport athlete, excelling in everything from handball to athletics. In fact, he still holds the world record for the longest-standing long jump for a 5-year-old. This incredible athletic foundation would later become one of his greatest assets on the pitch. He joined his local club, Brighton FK, at the age of 5. The coaches there saw something special right away. It wasn't just his size or his speed. Even as a kid, it was his mentality. He had an insatiable hunger to score goals. He wanted the ball, he wanted to shoot, and he was absolutely relentless. He quickly progressed through the youth ranks, making his senior debut for Brighton at just 15 years old. Think about that for a second. While most of us were worrying about homework, Haaland was competing against grown men. His talent was too big for Brighton to contain. Soon, a very special manager came calling. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, then in charge of Molde FK. Solskjaer, a legendary striker himself, saw the raw potential. At Molde, Haaland's development went into overdrive. Ole became a mentor, teaching him the finer points of finishing, movement, and the striker's instinct. There's a famous story from their time together. After a rough patch where Haaland couldn't score, Solskjaer spent an entire session with him, just focusing on simple, close-range finishing. The next game, Haaland scored 4 goals in the first 21 minutes. The lesson was clear: talent combined with elite coaching creates a monster. It was at Molde that the wider world started to take notice. Scouts from all over Europe were flocking to Norway to witness this teenage goal machine. But Haaland and his team were smart. They knew the next step had to be the right one. Instead of jumping to one of the giant clubs in England or Spain, they chose a place renowned for developing young talent: Red Bull Salzburg in Austria. And this is where the explosion happened. Salzburg's high-pressing, fast-attacking style was tailor-made for Haaland. He was unleashed. His debut season was solid, but it was the 2019 to 2020 season that truly announced his arrival on the world stage. Specifically, the UEFA Champions League. On his debut in the competition, he scored a hat-trick in the first half against Genk. He just kept scoring, against Liverpool at Anfield, against Napoli. He became the first teenager to score in his first 5 consecutive Champions League matches. The records just kept tumbling. It was clear he wasn't just a good young player. He was a generational talent. Every major club in the world wanted him. The transfer saga was intense. Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, everyone was linked. But once again, Team Haaland made a calculated, intelligent choice. They chose Borussia Dortmund, another club famous for nurturing elite young attackers. The fee was a bargain at around 20 million euros. And did he deliver? You bet he did. His time at Dortmund was simply breathtaking. He became the fastest player to reach 20 Champions League goals, doing it in just 14 games. The previous record holder, Harry Kane, took 24 games. Cristiano Ronaldo took 56. Lionel Messi took 40. This puts into perspective just how ludicrous Haaland's scoring rate is. He combined blistering pace, brute strength, and clinical finishing in a way the world hadn't seen before. Defenders couldn't push him off the ball, and they couldn't catch him in a foot race. He was a nightmare to play against. He scored every type of goal: powerful headers, poacher's finishes, long-range screamers, and delicate chips. His signature Zen celebration became a common sight across Germany and Europe. After 2.5 prolific seasons at Dortmund, where he scored 86 goals in 89 games, the time came for the next, ultimate step: the Premier League, the most physically demanding and competitive league in the world. Many wondered if he could replicate his insane numbers in England. The club he chose? Manchester City, under the guidance of Pep Guardiola. It felt like the final piece of the puzzle for City and a terrifying prospect for the rest of the league. His impact was instantaneous and historic. From his very first game, he started breaking records. Most goals in a debut Premier League season? Smashed. Most hat-tricks in a single season? Done. He broke Alan Shearer and Andy Cole's long-standing record for the most goals in a single Premier League campaign, a record many thought would never be beaten. He was the driving force behind Manchester City's historic treble-winning season, where they conquered the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Holy Grail, the UEFA Champions League. He was the top scorer in both the Premier League and the Champions League. He didn't just adapt to the Premier League, he conquered it. So what makes Haaland so good? It's a unique combination of physical, technical, and mental attributes. Physically, he's a specimen. Standing at 6'4", he possesses the strength of a traditional target man, but combines it with the explosive speed of a sprinter. His long strides allow him to cover ground incredibly quickly, making him a constant threat on the counterattack. Technically, his finishing is world-class. He has a powerful and accurate shot with both feet and is dominant in the air. But perhaps his most underrated skill is his movement. His ability to find space in the box, to make clever runs that pull defenders out of position, is pure genius. He has an innate understanding of where the ball is going to be. And then there's his mentality. Haaland is supremely confident, almost arrogant, but in the way all great strikers are. He believes he will score in every single game. He's driven, he's focused, and his work ethic is relentless. He studies his diet, his sleep patterns. Everything is optimized for performance. He famously said, "I sleep with the 5 footballs for each hat trick I've scored. I lie in bed and I feel good with them." It's this single-minded obsession with scoring goals that separates him from the rest. At such a young age, Erling Haaland has already achieved more than most players do in their entire careers. He has conquered Austria, Germany, and England. He has won the Champions League. And the scary part is, he's still getting better. Under a tactical genius like Pep Guardiola, he is adding more layers to his game, improving his link-up play and his overall contribution to the team. The debate about who will succeed the era of Messi and Ronaldo has raged for years. With Kylian Mbappe, we have a player of incredible skill and flair. But in Erling Haaland, we have something different. We have an unstoppable force of nature, a goal-scoring machine whose stats defy belief. He is the future of the number 9 position, and potentially the future of football itself. We are privileged to be witnessing the rise of a player who will surely go down as one of the all-time greats. His journey is far from over, and frankly, I can't wait to see what he does next. Thanks for watching, everyone. What do you think is the limit for Erling Haaland? Can he break every goal-scoring record in the book? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of football. See you in the next one.